Sometimes in life, we get to the very brink of breakthrough. We stand right at the edge of the promise, just like Miriam did in Numbers chapter 20. So close, you can smell the fruit of Canaan. But then, it doesn't happen. Miriam died at Kadesh, just steps away from the land she had walked towards for 40 years. Why? There was a spiritual estopel. A generational judgment had already been declared. It didn't matter how long they marched, that generation would not cross over. God can judge an entire generation. When He does, you can't plead your way around it. Fast forward, the people were thirsty. They confronted Moses and Aaron. Like many of us face pressure today, demands from family, stress from work, endless expectations from those who don't understand our journey, right? But instead of reacting, Moses and Aaron did the right thing. First, they left the crowd and went to God. Let me pause and say, God is always ready with an answer. He's just waiting for someone to ask. While people bring complaints, God brings clear instructions, clear guidance, clear directions. God said, speak to the rock. But Moses, in a moment of frustration, eat it. That one moment, that one outburst, cost him the promise. People will push you. They'll drain you. They'll test your patience, especially when you're already tired. But here's the lesson. Don't let anyone push you out of God's will. Because after all is said and done, there will remain people. It will remain public opinion. It will remain public pressure. And you'll be the one left with the consequences. What's even more painful is that Aaron didn't even strike the rock, but he still suffered from the overflow of Moses' disobedience. That's how leadership works. That's how life works. Sometimes when others mess up, it flashes on those that are closest to them. There's one final layer, right? Even though Moses has stood in the gap for Israel countless times, this time, he couldn't even intercede for himself. Why? Because when God's mind is made up on certain matters, intercession won't change the outcome. Only obedience would have. That tells us something deep. There are some doors that only obedience can open, and some consequences only obedience could have avoided. Don't let pressure pull you out of God's instructions. Don't rely on your past intimacy with God to cover today's disobedience, because grace flows from obedience, not from frustration. God bless you.